We did at the airport.
Hello, everybody. This is Tay, and this is another exciting episode of Shooping with Tay.
Shoop! Hi!
Hey!
I'm tired. I look like it, huh?
We're kind of tired.
I'm real tired.
today.
I'm oily.
But
I
it's
bought
cool.
some makeup, and it's really, girls, when you buy makeup, test it. Because it's gross. Anyway.
So I just picked Miss Machelle up from the airport, and she was saying that before she left last week, she found this bag of books that my mom gave to me, and one of the
Dude.
books was
Who moved my cheese?
a book that many people have told me to read over and over and over again. My cousin, my mom, my friend Jess, and I haven't gotten to it yet, but Miss Machelle got to it, and tell the peeps about it.
Well, I was getting ready for my travels. Nobody was home. I was fully prepared the night before. On the way out the door, my Lyft ride came, and I heard the word in my mind. God always gives me words. So I heard books. And then I looked over at this cute little bag and said, oh, that's right. She brought books. So I look, and first couple of ones, I was like, nah. Then I see this book called Who Moved My Cheese? And I remembered about 6 years ago, this guy was trying to produce for me, and he used to like to talk a lot. And I just wanted to get work done, and he brought up this book. And he commenced to telling me what I needed and why I needed to read it and who wrote the book, all of this. But I'm the type, if you keep coming at me with you statements, I kind of shut down. And so I kind of read it, but it didn't make sense, and I didn't finish it. That was the end of the story. Well, that book being in the bag, I said, let me take it.
Yeah.
So on the way, I was reading it, and then I kind of stopped because we were talking, me and the pastor. And then while I was there, I kept thinking, leaving it by the bedside, thinking I would read it. But I said, no, I need to be focused.
Like when you read,
Sounds like I changed, huh? Anyway. So on the way home just now, I read it, and I was just blown away because my mind was open to reading it first. No one told me, no one made me.
Yeah.
And when God leads anything, I trust it. And I'm reading this book, and for the first time, I was like, I could just see the whole picture. I was like, oh my gosh, at the end of the story, for those of you who ever read it, I'm ashamed to say that I was him. I hemmed and hawed through life, being afraid. A-F-R-A-I-D. Afraid. Afraid to move forward, afraid to do something different, afraid of change.
Yeah.
Afraid of what people would think. Now, a lot of that's been broken off of me, and a lot of that's great, but there was still some areas that, but I knew God had a reason for sending me on this trip, because when at first I saw the ticket price, I was like, I could buy some shoes. I could buy something with that, but I bought the ticket way back in April, and I was so glad, because out of the whole trip, it was great. I had fun. Everything was fantastic. But
Where'd you go?
I went to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And it was a revival all week. Bible in the morning and church at night, except Saturday was a concert, and then Sunday. And I sang every night except Sunday. And then Sunday, I didn't sing a whole song, but that this one lady really wanted to hear this old school song. And then while they were praying, they asked me to get up and sing, but I called up another lady, and then I gave the mic to this really old guy that was so full of joy, and he sounded like he was hollering, but to God's ears, it was probably the most beautiful sound.
Very cool.
And it went like this. Oh Lord, I want you to help me. Oh Lord, I want you to help me. Help me on my journey. Help me on my way. Oh Lord, I want you to help me. Actually, it was in a movie called I Could Do Bad All By Myself. So that's where I had heard the hook. And at first I kept saying, I don't know the song. Yeah. And then they were singing the verses, and all you do is add, while I'm at home, I want you to help me. While I'm at work, I want you to help me. Anyway, it was really cool. And Taylor had asked me, did you meet any cool people? Because she knows I talk to everybody. I'm a talker. And I said, I was reintroduced to God again. I love him. He's my daddy. First daddy I've ever known. But I got more intimate, and I heard him more clearly. And you know, sometimes when you're real still and you really wait on him, he told me you're okay being Machelle. You don't have to be anybody else, please anybody anymore. Keep walking forward in the things I had for you. And I believe there's some awesome things coming my way. And I'm also blessed because sometimes people just don't get you. And Taylor is on my mind a lot because, you know, we're new in each other's lives and we're roomies and stuff. But she told me while I was gone, she was even reading the Bible and doing more. And you know, sometimes he'll separate you and he'll put you in different places so you could just grow for a second, you know. But it's awesome because I was like, you know, I've never been happy to come home and see somebody except my husband and my kids, or see a so-called friend. But I was so excited to see her at the airport.
Thank you.
I even yelled. I was like, hey,
you were like, what up?
But
I was so glad I could pick you up. It's awesome.
But back to the cheese, I said all that to just say, you gotta read it, you know. And like me, I feel that books find you.
Yes.
So don't just read it because someone tells you. Don't just read it because okay, I'll read it and see. Have an open mind if you really want to read it. Really be ready to receive and accept. Because there's a bit of everybody in that book, but it will teach you to accept change. And flying is not something I do regularly. I got dizzy. I was spinning. I tried to get up to go to the bathroom, was walking sideways. But the whole time I was smiling and having fun and enjoying the little peanuts they give you. The meal.
I love it. Yeah, the meal. Oh, jeez.
Ginger ale. And I kept having to go to the bathroom because I'm old. But
I'm stoked to read that book now.
You know, and I'm excited because I will share this. I have to go to the doctor Wednesday because they said they found something. And being a cancer survivor, that's scary words. But it made me realize, you know what? I'm living the best way I can. I'm the best me I can be right now. Like Joel Osteen says, living your best life now. And I'm happy. And so I'm going to live every moment. It doesn't matter what the report is. I'm going to live. I'm going to live because eventually we're all going to die, right?
Yeah, we all die.
We don't know the time, but I'm going to live and I'm going to go forward. I'm going to hear the report, and from there, I'm just going to keep moving forward.
Awesome.
And I know God's going to show me, and I got my buddy here to tell me to kick me in the behind if I don't
We're both going to get active, and we're both going to clean it up as far as our diet goes, because I'll just be on the same diet Michelle's going to be on. Might as well.
Excuse me, do you see our heads? See how much bigger I am? You don't need to get no smaller.
Shoot, man.
No, but you know what?
Well, my goal is to be back in a 5'6" pants.
Okay, my goal is to be in a 10. And some people think that's big, but for my height, it's so cute. I'm going to be fine. Right now, I'm like a 1'4".
PHAT. Pretty hot and tempted.
So
she's fat.
But I'm glad to be back in San Diego. And it was funny because even on the plane, I remember being on the plane before being scared. And I was on the plane looking out the window, and there was some heavy turbulence. And this one woman went, ah! And I went, woo! And it just kind of seemed like it calmed her. I said, that felt like a roller coaster ride.
Oh, I love that you did that.
I didn't want anybody to feel afraid because my mind kept saying, God, if anything does happen, please let me just sing our way down. I want people to hear
Very cool.
Because I just want to know that whatever happens, the next thing I know, there you are with your arms open, loving us. He loves you guys, and he loves you, loves you. And I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad to see Tay, but she's leaving me.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to Summit.
She's leaving Wednesday night.
Zija 10 at 10, Zija Summit.
But I'm happy because she's going to hear some good stuff.
Thank you. I am so excited, you guys. All y'all that are going to be out there in Salt Lake City, I cannot wait. I wish you were coming, but you'll come next time. It'll be good. You got some singing to do. I got
to sing Saturday night, and so I wouldn't be able to go and then go back. But that's something I'm called to do, so I don't mind. But I know I'm going to get good news because I was happy when Dr. Plant gave me a hug.
Oh my
gosh! I told him I was a cancer survivor, and he goes, I got something special for you at Summit.
Oh, yes.
So I believe that I'm... You know, everything that's been happening, like I said, when I was at his last seminar, I cried and cried and cried. And usually I don't let anybody see me crying. And I mean like snot balls. And I know
I was like, gross, where are the napkins? Like, where's the Kleenex? Yeah.
But listen to your body. Listen to that still small voice of God, because when you're just crying and broken like that, that's what he loves, is when you're just so broken, you're ready to receive because you're ready to live. Yes. You're ready to just do it. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And God is telling you that come on now. Let's
Kevin
do it. Little preacher.
Come on. More than enough. God has created us, and we are more than enough.
So you got any last words, little person?
Yes. I definitely am so happy that you're back. It was so weird to have you be gone. That was crazy, but it was good. Like you said, it was awesome. And it's going to be an incredible night tonight. We're just going to chill out. We're going to listen to Kevin's...
and eat some Kung Pao chicken!
Yes, we are. We're going to listen to Miss Tiffany Crutcher's team call. She's amazing. And you know, God bless her family. They're going through some tough times right now. Her brother just passed away, and so we'll pray for the Crutcher family. And also tomorrow night we're going up to see Aunt Dana. We're gonna get some colonics. We're gonna get some lymphatics. We're gonna get healthy and happy. I'm probably gonna have Aunt Dana work on me a little bit because my body is. I beat myself up a little bit too much, so I'm gonna get back there. And just excited to see Mom and Aunt Dana again. It's gonna be groovy. And I hope you're all shooping. I hope you're all loving each other and loving yourself.
Well, before we get the colonics, I'm going back to Clinique and tell them when you're in your mid-50s, you need coverage.
You need coverage.
Not greasy.
Dude.
So anyway, we love you guys.
We love y'all. And
if you're going to the summit, praise the Lord. Have a good time.
That's right.
Be open-minded to everything you hear, because there's a reason. This is your time to shine.
Yes.
Yes.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Shoo! Peace.